Pryor, sharp, early. Facing the leadoff batter, Gary Matthews Jr. Pryor, born and raised in San Diego, hurting the hometown team. Pryor was simply getting it done. He threw 79 pitches. Manager Dusty Baker said before the game the Cubs would keep him to 85 to 90 pitches. But boy, was he sharp. He walked one, allowed just one base runner as far as second base. He struck out 6. That is getting it done. Pryor slapping hands for good reason. Why? Because the Cubs brought their D. Look at Aramis Ramirez. The all-out effort. Ramirez would be heard from later. Top 9. Didn't I say he'd be heard from later? There he is. A 2-run shot. His 13th overall, first since being traded to the Cubs. 3-run game. Shot to short. Bottom 9, Lou Merloni. Game-ending 6-4-3 double play. Cubs win 3-zip. Pryor combines with 4 relievers on a 3-hitter.
Giants back home after a 2-4 road trip. Pirates in town to face former Pirate Jason Schmidt. 6-1 in his last 7 starts, 11-4 overall. Bottom of the 3rd, Cody Ransom in to replace Rich Aurelia. He's out with an appendectomy. Ransom, first major league at bat. He'll never forget his first knock. That went off the glove of Jack Wilson. Next batter, Jason Schmidt looking to move the runner. 1-1 count. Oh, Jason will take strike 2 from Kip Wells. A 1-2 count now against Schmidt. Schmidt still in there getting the signals from Coach Gene Glynn at third. Schmidt laying down a successful sac bunt, getting the runner in scoring position. So he does his job. 2 batters later, JT Snow. Snow. Contact opposite way off of Wells. Cody Ransom would score. Snow 1 for 3 and an RBI. He's hitting 274, 1-0 San Francisco. 2-1 for Jose Cruz Jr. Cruz adds to it. 2 runs will come in on that. 3-0. The Giants end up winning. Schmidt goes 7, allows 4 hits. His ERA 2.32. Runs in his 3 starts since coming off the DL, but no wins. You know, in August, he's great in his career. Compare that to some of these other great pitchers. See what I mean? 42-16. But not a win yet in August. Johnson striking out Jose Macias. 8 Ks, including number 3,800.
Good way to get us.
And then Macias popping out, and look out. Junior Spivey, Steve Finley. Boom. Spivey would stay in. Finley would go out after 5, a shoulder injury. Top of the 6th. No out. D-backs up 6-1. Vladimir Guerrero, no doubt. He's 13th of the year. That's a SportsCenter Top 10 nominee. 463 feet. 3 for 5 was Vlad. He's hitting 313. D-backs up by only 1. Luis Gonzalez rips one. Down the line, Kata and Junior Spivey would score. Now Gonzalez steps off third, and he would be tagged out. But Johnson did win in the month of August because the D-backs, hold on, actually scored some runs for the unit. 8-5.
Reds Dodgers. George Hendrick replaces Jack Clark as the Dodgers hitting coach. Let's see how they compared as hitters. Pretty close. Pretty close. Same number of seasons. Clark, a big difference, though, in home runs. Top 3rd. No score. Sean Casey. This is not the way it's done. Jeremy Burnett's can't get his pal. Oops. Look at his gloves. That's what his glove.
Are you laughing at Jeremy?
Yeah, I am. Reds up 2-zip. Casey's only hitting 3 at-bats. 2nd triple of the season. You should be laughing, too. Look at this.
I will
Steps
not
on the glove. I'll do all the laughing then. The Dodgers score 3 in the 5th. This is the big blow. Sean Green, a double, 2-run double. Dodgers win 5-2. Kevin Brown's first win in 7 starts. Begin the night 3.5 behind the Yanks.
Chris Berman?
Yeah, throwing out the first pitch, imitating Louis Tion's delivery. Look at him. Look at Boomer. It's almost similar. Red Sox pitcher Jeff Suppan returns to Boston, pitching for the Red Sox for the first time since September of '97. Getting rocked. Adam Kennedy's 9th of the season, 2-0 Angels. Suppan gave up 3 homers after allowing a total of 11 with Pittsburgh all season. Red Sox, though, they brought their bats as well. Bottom 3rd, Nomar, 3-run shot. His 19th of the season. 13 of his 19 have come at Fenway. 2 batters later, David Ortiz, double trouble. That brings in 2. He was 2 for 4. He's hitting 292. Still 2 outs. Keeps the inning alive. Next batter, Kevin Millar. His only hit, a biggie. The Red Sox getting it done, scoring 7 runs in the 3rd, 6 of those runs coming with 2 outs. John Lackey can't believe it. Top 5, Garrett Anderson. Believe that. off Suppan, his 25th of the season, ties the game at 7, a wild one. Anderson reaches 25 homers for the 4th straight year. Bottom 5, runner on second. Manny Ramirez, a single to right. We got ourselves a play at the plate. Nomar in there. Manny's 80th RBI of the season. Red Sox lead 8-7. Top 6, 9-8 Red Sox. Tim Salmon. He's playing a little wall ball. That brings in a run. He was 2 for 4, Salmon was. Game tied at 9. Bottom 7, still tied. Millard says this guy is establishing himself as one of the best right fielders in the game. Trot Nixon, 26 RBI in the last 33 games, 3 for 4 career against All-Star Brendan Donnelly.
I mean, the offense was explosive. I mean, I've seen it on TV. I haven't witnessed it coming alive like that. That was just amazing to me.
The Red Sox win 10-9. Suppan, of course, he thinks it's amazing. His teammates bail him out.
Yanks looking to stay 3.5 up on Boston as they hosted Texas. Derek Jeter looking to start things off with a bang. His 11th career leadoff home run. He'd add another homer for his 4th career multi-home run game. Bottom 5, Jason Giambi, he had 3 hits. Here's one of them. Like, whoa. 32 homers, leading the AL for Giambi. Only 9 of his 32 have come at Yankee Stadium. Top of the 8th, A-Rod at the plate. Antonio Osuna knocks him down with that pitch. Maybe that was a little retaliation for earlier in the game. Bottom 4, Kobe Lewis hitting Alfonso Soriano on the hand with some heat. Back to the 8th. A-Rod picks himself up. Buck Showalter looks on. Roger Clemens goes 7 for his 11th win, 6-2 the final.
M's in Cleveland, Jamie Moyer, 4-0 in his last 6 starts, trying to make some history. We all know the more you live, the more you learn. Under 30, 34 and 54 with a 4.56 ERA. 30 to 35, 55 and 30, over 35, 89-46. So age is nothing but a number, Linda.
Yeah.
Bottom 7.
Why are you looking at me?
No reason at all. Jamie Moyer becomes the first 40-year-old to win 50 games since 1989. First Southpaw to do it since Warren Spahn in 1963.
A's top here is Rich Harden on the mound for the A's. He's 2-0. Here's how Harden compares with the other big 3 A pitchers in their first 3 starts. Hudson was 2-0, Mulder 1-0, Zito 1-0. Again, Harden 2-0. First inning, Harden goes to work against Alex Sanchez. And then next victim would be Warren Morris. Rich Harden, 6 Ks in this game. Top of the 3rd, 2 on. A's looking to make something happen. Eric Chavez, a 2-run triple. Chavez 2 for 5. Those 2 RBIs hitting 272. It's 3-1 Oakland. And then Miguel Tejada getting into the action with a double. Tejada 2 for 4, 2 runs scored. It's 4-1. Tejada hitting 261. It's 5-1 in the 4th. Harden striking out Carlos Pena. Harden improves to 3-0. A's win. Harold Reynolds, Tim Kirkchin now on the AL playoff race. Who's in, who's out?
Behind the wires, they're trying to snap the Sox 3-game skid. Jerry Manuel with confidence in his starter.
Looking to win hit.
With Esty going and Bartolo going the next two starts, we should take the next 2 ball games.
That's confidence. Bottom 2, Sox down 1-zip. Miguel Olivo rips Kyle Snyder to center. That brings in a run. Jose Valentin also trying to come home. Carlos Beltran says, wait, too late. Game tied at 1. Snyder lasted just 2 innings before leaving with shoulder tightness. Still, bottom 2nd, Sox up 3-1. Frank Thomas, the big hurt. His 27th of the season, 2nd homer in as many days. The Sox set a franchise record homering in 17 straight home games. Bottom 3rd, Paul Konerko, deep to center. Carlos Beltran, don't do it. That's a top 10 nominee. Beltran making up for a 1 for 5 game. Top 9, Royals down 5-4. Jose Lima trying to work some magic, but Raul Ibanez flies out. Ball game. Manuel, confident then, confident now.
Any guarantees for tomorrow?
No guarantees for tomorrow, man. You can start something, don't you?
The White Sox trail KC by 2 in the AL Central. Loaiza leads the AL with a 2.7 ERA. He has 14 wins this season.
The NL wildcard leading Phillies in Colorado. Top of the 3rd, bases empty. It's 3-0 Phillies already. Sean Chacon on the mound. His delivery to Bobby Abreu. Abreu shaking his tail feather, Keith.
Shake.
Yeah, his 18th home run of the year. It's 4-0 as the Phils were pouring it on, and we're only in the 3rd. Bottom of that inning, bags full for Jay Payton. Jay Payton opposite way, but a forgettable night for Payton. He was 0 for 3. Brett Myers goes 7, allows 8 hits and a 7-2 victory.
The Marlins came in just 2 games behind the Phils in the wild card race, facing the Cards' Brad Penny, making his 100th career start. He had a fastball reach nearly 100 miles per hour. Bottom 4, Penny facing Albert Pujols. Make it a 19-game hitting streak. Longest active streak in the majors. One of only 4 hits given up by Penny on the night. Penny said his off-speed pitch wasn't too good. His breaking ball was up. All that aside, he goes 7-inning shutout ball, tying his career high with 10 wins. Marlins win 4-zip. They remain 2 behind Philly in the wild card race. Moving 2 straight for the first time since July 1st. Top 5, Matt Kinney to Vinny Castilla. Jeff Jenkins. Who needs suede when you got leather? That's a top 10 nominee. Castilla 0 for 4. Keep play, replay. Jenkins also scored a run and walked 3 times. Matt Kinney, 3 earned runs in 6 innings. He's like, yeah, boy. Bottom 5, Richie Sexton. Up, out, number 30 this season. His 4th career 30-homer season. Bottom 7, Brewers trailing 3-2. Can we get a score change? Sexton has 2 multi-homer games this season. Both have come against the Braves. He says it's just timing because Atlanta pitching is not easy money. Brewers win 4-3.
Astros entered the night with a 2-game lead in the Central. Facing the Mets, 2-0 Mets. 1 on, Cliff Floyd facing Ron Vallone. Floyd simply responding to a good visual. That's a hit. Jose Reyes would score on it. It's 3-0 Mets. Now, the story here, Vance Wilson, the Mets catcher, 1 for his last 46 at-bats coming in. Yeah, that's a slump. But, you know, all bad things have to come to an end. 2-1, Vance belts it. So much for that slump. Wilson was 2 for 4. Mets win. Tony Clark chipped in with his 4th homer in his last 3 games, and Al Leiter wins his 11th.